Greetings everybody. So today I'm going to be reviewing the LEGO Speed Champions Ferrari F8 Tributo. Now this is one of the newer versions of Speed Champions cars, which are 8 studs wide. Let's start by taking a look at the main thing you pay for in this set, the F8 Tributo itself. Now, I actually like this thing a lot. I think in real life, Ferraris are some of my favorite types of cars, and I think they got the look of the F8 Tributo pretty good in LEGO form. Not a lot of stickers on this thing actually, for a Speed Champions set, but there are a bunch of stickers like this where you should line up carefully to avoid gaps. So I tried to push these as close to this edge as possible and as close to this edge as possible so that there wasn't a gap in between the red. There still is a little bit, but it's about as close as I could get it. Headlights are stickers, which I'm never too big of a fan of in Speed Champion sets. I always prefer brick built headlights, but that's whatever. It's not too big of a deal. Down here, actually, this is very interesting. They use two different, they're the same print actually for these two pieces, but they're next to night shields in red, but with black printing on top. It's very interesting. Very interesting print. But it helps get that little detail up at the front grille right there. And speaking of cool prints that you get two of in the set, this right here is a little 1x1 plate with the Ferrari logo on the side. That is very cool, and you do get two of those in the set. Although technically you do get three, because one comes as a spare piece, which is amazing. Just a great piece to get there. But my favorite part of the build of this entire thing, definitely the back. The back looks really nice. Got the Ferrari logo again, license plate. But they did down here actually, near the exhaust pipes is actually very interesting. So this entire assembly is built upside down. So the studs are actually facing downwards here. Here, I'll just take it off actually. It's actually really interesting. So they kind of attach it on the side right there, you can see, using the underside of headlight bricks. So you can see the studs of the headlight bricks, the ones on the side are pointing this way, and the studs at the top of the headlight bricks are pointing this way, and then you got plates and stuff with their studs facing downwards on. It's just really interesting. One issue I do have with the set though is that, in the top left right here, this is on the back of the box, they have a picture of the actual car, but on this front hood right here, there's this weird black tile that's showing through from underneath. I don't know why that's there, because on the real thing there's no indication of that anywhere. I feel like they should have just done that tile in red instead. It just stands out and it looks kind of weird. The set also comes with additional tire designs, which just has a different number of spokes on it. And here's how the car looks like with the different tire designs. And of course, you can take the little roof off right there, which is one of the newer 6 wide roof pieces for Speed Champion sets actually, to fit with 8 stud wide cars. But on the inside, not a lot going on, which is perfectly fine. You have this center console right here, got your steering wheel, a suggestion of some seats with these clip pieces, whatever you want to call those. But yeah, it doesn't need to be too crazy. I'm fine with this being relatively simple. You can put a person in here. The steering wheel is kind of misaligned, which happens a lot with these 8 stud wide Speed Champions cars. But yeah, it's no big deal though. Although what I do think is kind of a big deal is when you put the roof back on, it doesn't close all the way because there's not enough depth for the minifigure to go into for the roof to close fully. Because you can kind of see right here, it's a little bit, it's not on all the way, and you can kind of see there's a little bit of a gap right there. So his helmet stops the roof from going down all the way. And what's even worse is if you put his hairpiece on and try to do that, yikes, that is off a lot. And as is the norm with these 8 stud wide Speed Champions cars, you can fit 2 minifigures in them side by side. just closing up the roof from the front. That's a great look, so can't complain there. Speaking of that driver, here he is all up close. And I actually really like this figure a lot because a lot of Speed Champion sets have the racer minifigures in like full racing gear, you know, full suit and like all that. But this guy just kind of has a more casual like sweatshirt, and he's got a Ferrari shirt underneath. You know, he's a very, you know, it's very casual, which I'm not that I have a problem with the all like decked out racing gear, but just it's nice to see something different here and there. And removing that helmet, you can see his face print a little better. Very nice smile. That's actually really cute. And then the back, a little more less happy, but you know, still he's got a little grin going on. And I'm very pleased to report that he does come with an alternate hairpiece. So you could have him without his helmet on, but he doesn't have to be bald. And this is a great hairpiece to get. It's the Rise of Skywalker Finn hair, which is a very, very nice piece to get. It hasn't come in too many sets, especially ones that aren't Star Wars, so this is a great inclusion here. So overall, I think this is a great set for three main reasons. The first reason is that this definitely appeals to adults because of it just the fact that it just looks amazing. It looks pretty accurate to the real F8. A little bit of flaws here and there, but it's pretty accurate, especially for how small it is. Reason number two, kids would love it because, you know, it's a great size for you to just hold in your hand and drive it around on the floor or whatever. It's also very durable. You know, you could probably smash this into a wall and it won't shatter into literally hundreds of pieces. Maybe to an extent, but yeah, it's not gonna completely break apart. It is very sturdy, and you can really like grasp it tightly, and it's not gonna just crumble apart. And reason number three, why I think this is such a great set, is because of the price. Very reasonably priced set, $20, which is standard for 8-stud wide Speed Champions cars. At least sets with just one car in them. 2-packs are a different story. But yeah, 275 pieces for $20. That's great. And also there's just you're getting a lot of play value and display value with that $20. So yeah, I can't complain about the price there. My only complaints with this set really are just that, like I mentioned earlier, you can't really have the roof on when the driver is in the car unless you don't have his helmet or his hairpiece on him. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate there. And then another flaw is just kind of see there again the little black tile that kind of shows through on the hood, which is not accurate to the real thing. Yeah, just little minor flaws like that, but overall, it's a great set. Highly recommend it. Yeah, you can't go wrong with this, whether you're an adult or a kid. Yeah, this is just a great set for any LEGO fan and really any car fan too, I think. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you soon.